Good morning, everyone. Today is December the 20th, 2024. December 26, 2024, Thursday morning. Jesus Christ is the Creator, the Redeemer, and the King. Nothing would exist without Jesus Christ. Absolutely nothing would exist without Christ. And, you know, this the first chapter, all things were made by Him and for Him. Nothing would exist without Christ. He created all things by the word of His power. That's a miraculous thought, that nothing would be created if it weren't for Christ. Nothing would exist. We wouldn't exist. The earth wouldn't exist. The stars wouldn't exist. The moon wouldn't exist. The sun wouldn't exist. Heaven itself wouldn't exist. But not only is He the Creator, but He is the Redeemer. Redeemed, how I love to proclaim it. Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Redeemed through His infinite mercy, His child, and forever I am. Redemption is a grand and glorious theme, is it not? Redemption. Creator, Redeemer, and King. There's been thousands of kings down through history. But we're told of King Jesus in Revelation 19:16. He hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Jesus Christ surpasses all kings that have ever been born. He has on his vesture King of Kings and Lord of Lords. King Jesus is the King of all kings. He's ruling and reigning as we speak in heaven, seated at the right hand of God. He will make His enemies His footstool. Why do the heathen rage? Psalm 2, and the people imagine a vain thing. They've set themselves against the Lord and His anointed. But the answer is, He is the King. There's a song that says, King of my life, I crown Thee now. Thine will the glory be. One of these days, in Revelation 17:14 says, These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for He is the Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with Him are called and chosen and faithful. One of these days, Christ is going to reveal Himself with all the power of the one and only Almighty King. You know, the one and Almighty King. There will be no other King but King Jesus. You know, He has smote great nations and slew mighty kings. Psalm 135:10. He is the Almighty, the Prince of Peace. He is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. You know, so He's not only the Creator, He's not only the Redeemer, but He is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. says he will come back as a ruling king. The first time he came back as a suffering servant, but he will come back as the Almighty King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Well, King Jesus is his name. King Jesus. Why is he the only king? Why is he named as the King of Kings? Because he has all authority and all power and all wisdom. And there is one who answers to no one. He says, I am that I am. He is sovereign over all things.
That's why blood sugar increases.
And you know, a lot of people don't realize
Type 2 is a
that
completely reversible condition.
his decrees are irreversible. Whatever he speaks out of his mouth, that's what will happen. You know. In John 18:33, Pilate entered in the judgment hall again and called Jesus and said unto him, Art thou the King of the Jews? You know, that's what they put over his head. Matthew 27:37, they set over his head his accusation written, This is Jesus, the King of the Jews. Jesus is not just the King of the Jews. Jesus is the King of all. He's the King of every nation, every people, every tongue. He's not only the King of the Jews, he's King of the Gentiles. Well, I'm glad to know that Jesus Christ is Creator, Redeemer, and King. Let us never forget that we're serving the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And he has on his vesture and on his thigh the name written, King of Kings. He said, I'm the Alpha, I'm the Omega, I'm the beginning, I'm the end, the first and the last. There's none beside him. King Jesus. May the good Lord be with you today in a special way is my prayer. God bless.